Let it burn, y'all. So that felt absolutely amazing, y'all. Whew. I'm free. What's up, guys? This is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited today. I hope y'all are having an amazing day because I know I am. And you know why? I made a decision that changed my entire life. I mean, changed it in ways I never thought it could. But before we get into all the good stuff, if you are new here, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by, but don't just be a stranger. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join a family because here we go everywhere in life together and all we do is win. So me and Legend outside playing. You see his little ball? Come on, go. My baby fast. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a good boy, huh? Oh, don't drop the ball. Don't drop the ball when the spotlight on you. So while I'm out here playing with my puppy, I just went to thinking, y'all. Let me take it over here to the palm tree. Let me take it to the palm tree. All right. So there was a point in time that I cared so much about the opinions of people and what people said about me and thought about me. And they said some crazy things, all right? And it's not the craziest, but someone said that I thought I was too much. And because I care so much about what people thought about me, you know what that made me do? I went home, I evaluated myself, and I went to thinking, well, you know, maybe it is me. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I do think I'm too much. Maybe I do need to change. And guess what I did? I changed. Not for me, but because people said that I should be a certain way. So I tried to become what people wanted me to be. Or when I went around them, then I kind of dumbed myself down to just make them feel more comfortable about themselves. I mean, I gave people whatever they needed and I suffered. And then there were times that people would say stuff about me that I knew wasn't true. So I would go to the ends of the earth to prove that I didn't do this thing, or I'm not that type of way, or whatever the case may be. I would go gather all the evidence and bring it to these people so they would know that's not who I am. That's not what I said. That's not what I did. Now, all of this pretty much stemmed from a childhood of rejection. I never felt accepted. I would go to school and there were people that didn't like me. I had people in my family that would talk about me and didn't like me. So as a kid, you can imagine how that makes you feel. No matter where you go, you can't escape this rejection. So to cope, the best thing you know how to do is overcompensate, and you try to prove to people that you are good, that you are worth it, that you deserve their love. You go above and beyond to do these things for people that still reject you. Now, do you know how exhausting spending your life trying to prove this to people can be? I mean, that is a full-time job, and I used to clock into it every day. I got so wrapped up in this that I lost myself and my identity, who I was. And it got so bad to where I would look in a mirror and I didn't even recognize who that was staring back at me. Now, as I got older and I felt like I had a little bit more control of things, I developed this take no nonsense type of attitude. I would be on defense about everything. What they said, what they did, what happened. And I put up walls so high that nobody could climb them things. And that led me to become a bit of a loner. And what I mean by that is I found comfort being at home. I didn't want to go out anywhere. I didn't want to hang with anybody. I just wanted to be in the four walls that I lived in. You know why? Because that was my safe zone. That was a place that nobody could come into to hurt me. You know, that was a place that I could be comfortable in who I was, and I didn't have to perform, and I didn't have to, you know, become this other person just so people could be happy. So when you don't have to do all that work and when you can feel relaxed and you can feel comfortable, then why would you want to leave that place, you know? So home just became the place that I always wanted to be. And so I didn't know how to have relationships with people. And I'm not just talking about boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about friendships, you know. A lot of my friendships suffered because I didn't even know how to reach out to people and to talk to people. All because of rejection. I got to a point that I got so good at burying my emotions that I thought that I no longer cared about what people thought. And it wasn't that I didn't care about what people thought, it's that I just brushed it off or buried it deep and didn't even address it. I basically became numb, and that really affected me, because that means there was moments in time that I should have felt something good and I couldn't, because I'm numb to everything, not just to the bad things, to the good things too. I shut down. I stopped allowing myself to feel, because guess what? If you don't feel, you can't hurt. So that's pretty much how life was going for me. I still put this big smile on my face around people. A lot of people didn't know that things were getting to me and that things were hurting me, but it was, I just started pretending. But you know what? In thinking, I won't say that at this point in time I have been completely over everything, because there are still some things that bother me here and there. But that's why I have decided today to make this life-changing decision to finally let go of the opinions of people, to finally let go of the expectations of people, to finally let go of the hurt that people have caused me, the rejection that I carried and that caused me to act a certain way in life. I have let go of past pains and hurts and not feeling accepted and not feeling loved. I am letting it all go. One thing I had to figure out is that other people's opinions does not belong to me. That's what another person thinks and another person feels. That's for them. So when they feel a certain way, I don't need to take on their feelings. Let them have whatever they have, because people have the right to feel however they want to feel. It's not your responsibility to take it and feel what they feel. These were all life-changing decisions that I had to make. And you don't realize how much something like this affects your everyday walk in life. I mean, it'll keep you from reaching your fullest potential. Why? Because it places fear inside of you. Fear of what other people think. If you want to go out there and sing, you might feel like, oh, such and such said I can't sing, so I don't need to go do it. And guess what? That keeps you back from getting your blessing. Sometimes what people thought kind of, I wouldn't say held me back, but it made me hesitant in a lot of things that I do, because I don't want to let anybody down. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I just had to learn to let these things go. I'm not carrying any more baggage. What's done is done from the past. I cannot change anything that happened back then. So why am I still holding on to it now? So I am letting it all go. And the reason that I decided to share this story, I share this moment, share this testimony with you guys, is because I know somebody else out there is going through that. I know somebody else out there is holding on to the opinions of people, holding on to past hurt, holding on to rejection. It could be rejection from anything. It could have stemmed from anything. You could have had a father that wasn't there, and that led you to feel rejected. And then, you started going after all of these pointless relationships, looking for them to give you something that you don't have inside of you, because it was missing from something that happened in your childhood. I'm telling you, a lot of childhood trauma is what's causing us to be the way that we are in our adulthood. And it's time that we address those things, and it's time that we let those things go. And I want you to know that you are not alone. You're not the only person who feel how you feel. You're not the only person who's going through that. You're not the only person who has been rejected, who's been talked about, who's been lied on. So for those of you that are holding on to the opinions of people right now, let's give it back to them. It don't belong to us. We are returned into cinder. It is so freeing. It is so liberating. I just feel so good knowing that none of that matters anymore, and I could go out here and be who I am. It's time for me to embrace who I am and love who I am. And that's the same for you. It's time for you to embrace who you are. Every single flaw. I don't care what it is. Learn to love it. Because that's what I'm doing. Learning to love every bit of me, every inch of me. Whether it be skinny, fat, tall, short, ugly, pretty. No matter what. Every stretch mark, every gray hair. Anything that I got going on that I think is not worth it. It is worth it. Because you know why? For one thing, God makes no mistakes, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are his works. It's not that I think I'm too much. It's God think I'm enough. And I believe what he said I am. And that's the type of attitude that I have developed and that I'm going forward with in life, y'all. So to make this moment official, I am going to light a fire to people's opinions. Y'all see that? People's opinions. And what we're going to do, we're going to light their opinions on fire. Alright? Light people's opinion on fire, and we're gonna let it burn, because their opinions don't belong to us no more. All right, we're gonna let it burn. We lighting it on fire, y'all. It's no more. It's over with. How they feel, what they think, is not for us anymore. It's for them. We not carrying it. So let it burn. Let it burn, y'all. I'm letting it burn. I feel so good. It's over. It's done. It's done. Y'all don't know how freeing that feels. There's other things that I'm about to burn and let go of out here too. And I just want you to do the same. Let's do this together. You know, you're not alone. A lot of us going through life thinking that we have to do this by ourselves, and we don't. You know, we got people. That's why I'm here. That's why my husband's here. We are here to let you know that you don't have to do this by yourself. And every journey we go through, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, we go through it before you so that you can know that you could get through it. So that felt absolutely amazing, y'all. Whew. I'm free. I am free. It is done. Look, my dog happy. He over there playing. Yeah. We happy, honey. Yes. Oh, you gotta lick yourself. Yeah, keep playing, man. If you're gonna let go of those things, drop it down in the comments below. You know, to make it official, tell us what you gotta let go of. Do you need to let go of people's opinion? Do you need to let go of anger? Do you need to let go of fear? Whatever you need to let go of, we gonna light it on fire today and burn it. It does not belong here no more. That's it. It's done. I know y'all was probably expecting some other kind of life-changing decision, but nah, this is the one. I feel so good, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I thank you so much for riding with us. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm telling you, we going so many places together. We coming with that hot fire this year. Okay? And that's all I have for you until next time. See you later, guys. Peace.